Hello, dear students. This is Vivek Vaibhav, and you are watching video lecture on climate of India, part third. Today's we are going to discuss monsoon mechanism. Dear students, in the last video lecture, we have learned factors affecting India's climate. If you don't have idea of this, it is difficult to understand this topic. So first go through that video. Dear students, if we complete this session, you are able to answer these questions, and it is very important for the purpose of your examination. One question of 3 marks definitely and surely will come through these sorts of question. Okay, so how do southwest monsoon originate? This is the first question. This is also comes in your mind. Why does the Cherrapunji receives heavy rainfall 1250 centimeter, whereas Shillong receives 250 and western Rajasthan receives only 25 to 50 centimeter rainfall, dear students. Third one is Mangalore and Chennai lies in approximately in the same latitude, yet Mangalore receives its rainfall from June to September, while uh, Chennai gets most of the rain in November, December. What are the regions? What are the regions? Or explain why Mangalore, Mumbai has 4 months rainfall yet receives 200 centimeter, while Chennai and Visakhapatnam has 8 months rainfall yet receives only 100 centimeter. Both questions are same. So let's start. Dear students, this is monsoon winds direction. First and foremost, I want to clarify this thing. Look at the scenario of this. In the month of June, ITCZ, Intertropical Convergence Zone in India, comes here, this part. So due to pressure gradient, at we have curve of the ITCZ. Wait, curve in ITCZ. ITCZ means intertropical convergence zone. That means these area facing direct uh, of sunlight 90-degree on this area, and after that conventional current, high temperature, low pressure, and doldrums conditions comes in this area. Like in the month of March, you have experienced in the month of March in northern hemisphere. Dear students, you know that this is the ITCZ, and due to this, the land masses of India, that means this part, this is the part of land mass of India. This is the part of land mass of India. So this part definitely, this is the part where high temperature, low pressure, and this is the peninsular part of Bharat having Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, and Indian Ocean. So this Indian Ocean, Bay of Bengal, and in Arabian Sea branch, these all are the area where difference in the temperature in comparison to the land mass. That means low temperature and high pressure zone. So difference in pressure and difference in temperature is the great phenomenon of monsoon in our country, dear students. Okay, so look at this moisture laden wind. Look at this moisture laden wind comes towards Bharat. Why it will happen? Just go. First and foremost, I want to say that The type of Indian monsoon rainfall is orographic rainfall. So what is orographic rainfall? Just see in this picture, an animated picture, dear students. So pressure decrease here, pressure increase here. When moisture laden winds, which is having great deal of kinetic energy, comes towards land masses area, and if any mountain series comes in the way of the moisture laden winds, condensation occurs, and with this condensation, this part receives rainfall, very highly rainfall, and the other part, this part, only dry winds passes. So this part facing very less amount of rainfall, and this part facing high amount of rainfall, dear students. This is called windward side, and this is called leeward side. Dear students, look at this picture and just remember this phenomenon. This will go to make you understand easily all these things. Now, why it is called southwest monsoon? Look at this 0 degree equator. This is 0 degree equator. And the direction of the wind comes in the northern hemisphere from southwest direction. This is southwest direction. This is southwest direction. This is southwest direction. So this southwest direction, due to the effect of Coriolis force, you know that Coriolis force and the Ferrel's law, wind follow the pattern of Ferrel's law, and which is what in the northern hemisphere wind deflect towards northeast. That means right hand side. So follow the patterns of Ferrel's law. Winds want to go towards northeast of the India, and so this southwest trade winds, prevailing winds, or you can say monsoon winds, comes in India in the month of first week of the June. Okay, and when it comes, it divides into two branch. First branch is Arabian Sea branch, and second branch is Bay of Bengal branch, dear students. As you see, this is bifurcated branch. This is Bay of Bengal branch, and this is Arabian Sea branch. Now, look at this picture. You know that this is Western Ghat, and in this Western Ghat, there are so many mountain ranges. As you have seen in this picture, just look at this picture first. After that, we are going to deal the deflection of the wind towards. This is the Arabian Sea branch, and this is Bay of Bengal branch. Okay. Now look at this Western Ghat. We have what? Sahyadri, Kudermukh in the above part. We have Mahabaleshwaram, and here Nilgiri, Annamalai, Periyar, and Agastamalai in Tiruvananthapuram here. So when monsoon winds come from here to here, and due to this slope, condensation here, and this is the part of windward side, so monsoon rain falls in this part. And you know that the monsoon wind comes on a series of the Western Ghat, and you can see that the height of the Western Ghat is in the decreasing order. So Agastamalai, Periyar, Annamalai, Nilgiri, Kudermukh, Sayadri, Mahabaleshwaram, like that, sorted in the height. So rainfall occurs in this area in comparison to Tiruvananthapuram. It is less in uh, Mumbai, Maharashtra. Look at the scenario. Question, how question will be comes in your examination, came in your examination. So just go through it. So here is Tiruvananthapuram. Here is Kerala, parts of Periyar mountain range, and opposite to that we have Madurai. So definitely it will ask in your question. Question will be maybe make like that. In Tiruvananthapuram, we can receive to 325 to 350 centimeter of rainfall, but in Madurai less amount of rainfall. That means 100 to 50 degrees centimeter rainfall you can receive. So what is the reason behind it? So you can say in the each and every part like Mumbai to Pune, Mumbai is falls on a windward side of the area, a mountain area, and Pune is leeward side. That means dry wind comes in Pune, so Pune receives less rainfall in comparison to Mumbai. Like that question, there are so many Aravalli mountain range. Why sorry, northwest part of the northwestern part of the Rajasthan receives less amount of rainfall. Aravalli mountain range. We are going to discuss this thing bit by bit. Okay, what I am going to make you understand is orographic rainfall, so you understand. Look at, there are so many gaps in this area: Thalghat, Palghat, Bhodghat, like that. Okay, so this is Kasara Ghat is also called Thalghat, and here is Bhodghat and Kumbhari Ghat and Chorla Ghat, Pal Ghat. There are so many ghat to from here to here we have. Ghat means wind gap. So winds, when monsoon winds direction due to Farrell's law goes this side, that means northeast part, from where, from southwest. So why this is called southwest monsoon. So southwest monsoon trading winds or prevailing winds, when heading towards India, it is highly kinetic energy and moisture laden winds. So due to this differential heat, and this area is high pressure zone, and this area is low pressure zone, so wind wants to blow from high pressure to low pressure, so this winds wants to gust in this area. So three types of winds in this area: one is highly kinetic energy, highly energetic, and second one is moderate, and third one is mild. So highly energetic winds when come across in the Agastha Malai, Tiruvananthapuram area, we have what? In Tiruvananthapuram area, this is the Agastha Malai. Tiruvananthapuram area receives 350 degree, 325 degree centimeter rain, 25 degree centimeter rainfall. So this is, you know that very easily. This is the thing why Arabian Sea branch. One more thing I want to add here: Arabian Sea branch is highly energetic, three times highly energetic, greater in energy in comparison to Bay of Bengal. Okay, because moisture laden winds comes here. This branch is distributed and bifurcated and goes in a Bay of Bengal branch. But this is Arabian Sea branch, which is highly energetic. So look at this moisture laden winds, how comes in our India. Now, so this is the wind gap. So highly energetic winds collide with Western Ghats peaks and mountain range, and in the Western Ghats we have received we will receive 350 to 250 degree centigrade temperature in these, sorry, 250 centimeter to 350 centimeter rainfall. And moderate taps of the kinetic in possess kinetic in wind wants to search the gap and it's reach from this gap. Okay. And third one is mild. So this is less energetic wind, so it wants to come parallel to the wall of this India. And when it goes in the area of Narmada Valley and Tapti Valley, it's receives high energy in this valley because of Namda reservoir is there. Okay. And this winds also goes there, and this is the Vindhyachal part, and this is the bifurcated area of Giri forest here. So definitely these area also receives good deal of rainfall, 150 degrees centigrade rain, 150 centimeter rainfall, and this is the also gap from wind to here we have Satpura, and this is the part of Amarkantak. And look at this Amarkantak, in the leeward side of the Mirzapur receives less amount of rainfall, and windward side is received good deal of rainfall. Okay, 100 to 150 degrees, 150 centimeter rainfall. Look at this winds. The from this wind gap, wind wants to go from this area, but this is high temperature zone area, so moisture laden winds, uh, very less amount of energy find here, and very less amount of moisture, so there is no condensation. Winds want to blow uh, away, and here we have Indra canals. So it receives some moisture from Indra canal and heading towards Punjab, Haryana, and Himachal area. And look at the scenario why monsoon sustain in India. This is the Kirathak part and the Suleiman parts of the mountain range. This is the bow structure of Himalaya, and here we have Arakoniyama mountain range. Dear students, monsoon winds sustain in India because of this part of the mountain ranges. It not cross monsoon wind never cross India due to this. Okay, due to this part of the Himalaya, Arakoyama, Suleiman, and Kiritak part of the mountain range. Dear students, third one is also jet stream, which is highly blue subtropical zone of India, and it is divided into easterly and westerly. If you have not knowledge of this, go through my last video lecture, and when it is not comprehensive for you, you just write in a comment box, I will make a separate video on it. Okay, dear students, so this is all about Arabian Sea branch. And likewise the Bay of Bengal branch, you have Bay of Bengal branch receives rainfall, you know that it don't want to eat its break the Ferrell's rule, and Gus the wind gap in the Eastern Ghat. This is Eastern Ghat, dear students, and this is the gap. There are so many rivers in which is flowing the eastern direction. We have like Mahanadi, Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri. All these are the rivers. So these rivers, due to these rivers and the pressure difference, winds deflect from this part and gust into these wind gaps. Okay, and some of the winds heading towards these area. Here we have Garo, Khasi, and Jaintia. This winds are clouded here and collect moisture laden winds over the Khasi hilly area, and this there is the area of Cherrapunji receives 1000 250 centimeter of rainfall, and leeward side of the Shillong receives, due to dry winds, goes here, receives only 250 centimeter of rainfall, dear students. Now, due to this pressure gradients, and this is the part of the Himalayan and Arakoyama, winds don't want to cross this area and deflect towards the northern plain area. And in the northern plain area, Gangetic Plain, it meets Arabian Sea branch and Bay of Bengal branch meet here, and due to this, 150 centimeter of rainfall receives the Gangetic Plain area. Dear students, after this, it's heading towards the area of this part, Himachal, Uttarakhand area, and it also uh, burst in that area. So, dear students, I hope monsoon mechanism is clear for you. And look at this. These all are the things. Now comes on your question. Due to this video, you can already get this answer if you watch this video. So thank you so much, dear students, for watching this videos. Okay.